everybody, hello. So I'm operating between two different screens here. So anyhow, I'm going to concentrate on Crackbook for a few minutes because there's lots of activity going on there. So I just posted a I love TRUMP on my Crackbook because I'm getting rid of the trolls who keep telling me with their bad faked pictures that he's bad. I was going to do a little chart video, but I'm going to wait maybe a little bit to do that. So if you haven't been watching on my YouTubes and you're following me on Facebook and you haven't watched really hardly any of the videos that I've done in the past year, I can't go back and explain to you why I believe what I believe. It's too late in the game for this. So I know a lot of my videos have been pulled off of YouTube. So, for example, anything that had over 20,000 views. So there's, I think, 4 or 5 that just disappeared, including the King video. And so that was on May 14th. So almost a year ago, I made that video. So at the end of this month on the 27th, I will have been content creating on YouTube for 1 year. I had over, I think, 160 videos on YouTube, and I don't even know how many I've done on Facebook, but Facebook has prevented me from going live many, many times. I think in the last 6 months, I've only been allowed to record live videos 1 month here. So I've been dropping truth bombs on Crackbook with intention of waking some people up. So if you aren't already aware of it, people on Crackbook, I'm about to tell you. I'm sorry you didn't believe us this whole time. I don't feel really sorry for you because you've been calling us nasty names. But Project Veritas is somebody you want to go watch. And you want to get the hell off of Crackbook because that's going to go bye-bye. And then you're going to be really mad. So whoever doesn't have Telegram right now, go get Telegram. Go download the app. Put your cache settings to 3 days so it clears it all the time. Put your phone on private so nobody can see it. All those settings are in there. I have it on mine. People can find me. So there's 6,000 people almost that are following me on my Raven Moonstone Art on Telegram, at Raven Moonstone Art. Now that is probably 4,000 times more effective on me getting my message by, because I've been censored so heavily by Schmuckaturd. So I'm over it. It's probably going to be one of the last Crackbook videos I do because I like Telegram. I'm there to report the information. You guys have to discern it yourself. I'm not going to get into an argument about Ivanka and the jab. I just think it was all for people to wake up. If you look at the picture closely, her hand's all wrinkled. She's got a 6th finger. It looks like a poorly photoshopped picture. So I'm not going to explain why I think she's a good person. Okay, or why I think that's a comm, or why I think that's post number 8 in queue. Like, I'm not going to explain any of that anymore. I'm just really tired. I am. I'm going outside for a really long walk because it's like freaking beautiful here today. And I'm going to enjoy nature. I just thought I'd tell you, I went to Safeway today and the clerk to me says, I bought 2 little tubs of ice cream to put in my freezer, like just the little ones, of cashew, salted caramel cashew ice cream. It's non-dairy. But anyways, so I said, she goes, oh, somebody looks like they're going to have fun. And I'm like, yeah, I'm celebrating. She goes, oh, what are you celebrating? I'm like, getting kicked out of Superstore. And she looked at me and she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I said, they won't let me in there anymore. The guy kept following me and yelling at me from President's Choice. So I told him to quit harassing me and I called him an a-hole. And I went in there one time and then I went in there another time and I'm not allowed in there. If I go step foot in their property, then, and she goes, well, it's because you're not wearing one of these. And I'm like, actually, I don't have to be. And she goes, well, it's company policy. I go, you need to stop right now. Since when is the company policy of any organization tell me what to do with my health? I said, I'm just going to teach you a little secret here. I watched a doctor not too long ago, made complete sense. And he's like, we're all like big vitamin D or big cells. If you don't put vitamin D around the cell and protect your cells from armor, then you're going to get sick. So that's all I have to say to you, lady. Like, I'm sorry you believe what you believe, but I've been healthy for an entire year. She goes, that's because everybody's been wearing masks. And I'm like, no, it's not from that, actually, because I used to work in a hospital, and the hospital rules are 30-minute maximum on the wearing of them because you're putting a plastic bag on your exhaust pipe. Look up mask worms, period. Just look that up. And I said, you're going to soon find out that it's all a bamboozle. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I prefer to breathe fresh air, and I'm looking after my own health. I don't tell anybody what to do with their health. I don't. That's your personal choice. But that's where we're at now, 13 months after. So if 13 months in you haven't researched diddly shit, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. That's just the way it's going to be. And I don't mean I'm sorry like I'm really sorry. I just mean like it's a phrase here in Canada. Sorry, not sorry. So I love you guys all. I do. I know lots of people are going to, the whole reason that this is being pushed so people look into what's in them. Okay. I can't even say the names on them. Otherwise I won't get this thing posted, and I'll probably have my crackbook banned again for another 90 days or have it deleted altogether. So please do the research. It's like so far in to this. And if you're newly waking up, and that's okay too, but quit criticizing everybody for what they choose to do with their own life. Mind your own business. All right. Look after your own health, your own mental health. It's a spiritual war, and they're winning if you keep believing the crap they're feeding you. Okay? Don't be a mushroom. Don't be in the dark being fed shit. You know, let's all wise up here. I love you all. So light and love everybody on your journey. I'm going for a walk, and maybe I'll do a chart later. So take care, everyone. I love you. Love you all. So my little YouTubers, I have CV, yeah, it's called the flu. No offense, but you got the flu. Okay? Again, you got the flu. And the flu is your body's natural way of shedding cells. Why people get the flu altogether or get sick? Okay, these are things I've learned throughout my entire life. Okay, when I first of all, I have lupus. This is an autoimmune disease. Okay, I asked the doctor when I was diagnosed with it, how is lupus any different than HIV if they're doing the same things to your body? They're both autoimmune disease. And it's one you can't get and one you can. But ultimately, they're kind of both curable. Guess what? HCQ. True story. So I've learned how flus work. So when you're working in a care home like I did for a year and a half, on average, and this was in 2011, 2012, 13 out of 20 people in that care home died in 1 year. That's normal. People die every year. Okay? There are some that got the jab, some that didn't, whatever. It doesn't matter. The average age of those people was 94. They're old. Okay? It's going to happen. We don't talk about that anymore. We don't talk about regular sickness. When I took a food safe course a long time ago, a couple years in a row, Alberta Health Services came to our restaurant to teach everybody food safe because it was a new restaurant. So they had to come a couple of times, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what the bull crap with their shit was, but they taught us that when people go to the hospital and they have the flu, 80% of the time people go to the hospital and they have the flu. Do you know what that's from? It's not from the flu. It's from not washing your hands properly. Okay? Period. End of story. You got strep or staph or E. coli or whatever, and you don't even know it. A light form of it, salmonella, whatever you have, is because people in the food safe industry aren't being so food safe. So number one thing is washing your hands. Okay? So I got to thinking not too long ago, it took me this long to figure this one out. Well, if 80% of the people who were going to the hospital thinking they had the flu didn't have the flu back then what is the flu? And so it's your body's natural way of when the cell is done it sheds itself. Every 7 months, our whole entire body replaces itself with new cells. Our whole entire body is brand new again. The only thing that remains the same to me, I believe, is our pineal gland and spirit, and that's our driver of our biological meat suit. Okay, so yeah, food safe is a great class. It is a great class. Just wash your damn hands. And that's what I said to my son. You don't need hand sanitizer. You know, no offense, but you had poor sinuses before you got this effing sinus infection, and then you go get scraped. Like, you're not helping it out any better. So I've been posting some very hardcore truths on my Crackbook page, and I don't care. Literally saying, I will not kiss anybody who's ever gotten the jab. I don't care. I don't care if you have HIV. I literally shit you not. I don't care. But if you ever threw on a mask just to be compliant and you just run out and are all fear factory with the jab, that's pussy to me. That's not manning up, and I'm not interested. Just saying. So, yes, there you go. You can't catch a virus. I said it out loud on this channel. Probably get this video pulled too. But anyways, oh, it's 12:12, make a wish. It was just 111 here, and it was just 1111 on the video 1111. So this is about how long I want to make the video today. I really wish everybody happiness and love, and stop scrolling, stop pouring all this information out. Go outside and discern for yourselves. Literally, go outside, tune in to your higher vibration, lay in the forest, in the trees, in the grass, whatever, sit on a rock, zone out, don't take your phones with you, and just be at peace. Be at peace with yourself today. And answers will come to you if you close your eyes. So you'll know that this game isn't even close to anything you could ever figure out, me included. We're not going to know until we all know. All right? So quit freaking out. Let's all calm our jets. All right? And believe and trust in the plan. I love you all. Have a great day. Light and love. Take care.